What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the High Key Polish YouTube channel. Glad to have you here. Before we jump in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Drop some comments on this video. Also, drop your girl some likes. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. So, this is a pedicure service, a spa pedicure service. And what you see me doing here is clipping the nail and then filing to shape it. I do not clip your nails all the way down. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, and it's hard to demonstrate that without actually doing it, but I like to leave some of the free edge. Like, some people be like, oh, clip my toenails all the way down, like the furthest you can clip it down. So obviously you can clip the toenails down further than what I've done here, but usually for that desired shape and cleanness that people like their toes to look like, it requires you to leave a little bit of free edge. So I do not clip it all the way down like that. And to the nail techs that do, good for you. To the clients that like it, excellent for you. You like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and all. The next part is going to be the cuticles cleanup. So what you see me doing here is pretty much scraping the cuticle, or more so pushing the cuticle back, scraping off the dead skin, all that stuff. And that's the white that you see coming up on the pusher. It's really satisfying to watch, almost like that ASMR stuff that a lot of people be into these days. This is my visual ASMR. Like, it gives me what that gives y'all. Like, when y'all get excited, watch people pop pimples and all that other crazy stuff. Yeah, I like to watch dead skin get dead skin removed from toenails. Or even sometimes I like watching like the ingrown toenail videos, even though we're not allowed to do those, but I like to watch them. It's very satisfying. Okay, so now you see me going in with the nippers, only nipping the dead skin. For the people that do their own feet at home, or try to do their own feet at home, and for the other people that go to shops or techs that do that, stop nipping the live skin. That's what causes bleeding. That's what causes soreness. That's what can lead to serious infection. You don't want to do that. You should only be nipping off the dead skin, which will appear white, and so it's kind of hard to miss it. And I'm going to do the same thing to this foot. So this foot was kind of out of focus. So I don't even think I edited this part out too much. But this part was out of focus. But I'm literally about to do the same thing to this foot that I did to the other foot. I have to work on the how I view this. It was really difficult to get this camera set up to even get this much. So I'm grateful, because it could have been worse. Like, literally, it stressed me out, y'all. Like, trying to get the perfect over top view and not a view from the side. Like, I really wanted y'all to be able to see what I was doing. I gotta find a better way, but I'm grateful that I was even able to capture these moments. Like, my client was sitting there like holding my little table, trying to make sure it stays straight. So sometimes you might see the camera shake or move. It's probably because she's adjusting herself in the chair, and then like the camera moved or whatever. But shout out to her for being a great client. All my clients are great. Love y'all. All right, so looks like I'm finishing that up. Bam, there you go. On to the next. Now that we have that done, we're going to get on to what I feel like is probably, I don't know if this is my first favorite or second favorite, but I definitely like scraping the dead skin off of people's feet. Like the bottom part. Oh my goodness. Yes. Filing the dead skin off of your feet is very satisfying for me, and you will see why. Not with this foot, but I think it's the other foot where I put a little bit of callus remover on it, and it literally rolls off. Like, it's very satisfying. I think I even show little bits of it in the camera, but yes. So as you can see, all that white that's appearing on the foot, and then when I wipe it, it's like a whitish, grayish. That's dead skin coming off of the feet. So, you want to make sure you do this, because this is what's going to give you those baby soft feet that everybody be wanting, and I'm tired of scratching the sheets and stuff like that. Yeah, this is the part that you want to make sure that gets done really, really well. That's why a lot of y'all should not be skipping out on callus treatments, because stubborn skin will not come off with just a foot file. Sometimes you got to go a little harder. We're not going to go as hard to using that cheese grater thing, though. And y'all better stop letting them do that. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all better stop letting them do that to y'all feet. But anyway, On to the sugar scrub. This is a sugar scrub that I make and sell. I'm on my way to using all of my own products from my entire service. I make a lot of products, so once those are in stock, I'll also link them below so they can be, you can visit the website and purchase it if you like. But yeah, that was just the scrub because we're going to exfoliate the feet a little softer, even further after the foot, filing off the dead skin with the foot. With the file. You want to exfoliate just a little further. Then it has oils and butters in it also to moisturize as well. So it's like exfoliant and you're getting your moisture in as well. And here we are again with scraping off the dead skin. Very satisfying, y'all. Look at this, just sitting on the towel like, yes, yes, yes. And that is a disposable pumice that I'm using right there. The first one is that's actually like a file that can be like sanitized and stuff. So sometimes I use the diamond cut ones, I use the peel off files, I use metal files, and I use the pumice. This depends on how much dead skin and what condition your feet is in when I take a look at them. So I think at this point I decided to put a little bit of callus treatment on that other foot, because that foot had a lot of stubborn dead skin on it. And what she explained to me was the foot I'm working on now was injured, or the leg rather, and she's still adjusting to being able to put all her weight back on this foot that I'm working on now. By the way, this is a foot mask that I'm putting on her feet. But because of that, she puts all her weight on the other foot. So that one has a bigger buildup of dead skin and stuff. So it was being stubborn and the file just wasn't doing it. So I gave her just a little slight callus treatment, not like, amazed with like, oh my God, there's so much dead skin. It was just stubborn enough that I was like, I'm not going to wear my wrist out trying to file this off. And now that's sad. I think this is the part where I kind of show you a little bit of that dead skin when it's just rolling off the foot, y'all. Like, super satisfying. Super satisfying. Oh, and her other foot is now wrapped in a hot towel. So the mask was put on. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I always wipe it off so it unclogs my file, because sometimes the dead skin really does pile up to the point where you lose the grit in your file and you gotta like wipe it to kind of, get that grit back. But yeah, so the other foot has the foot mask on it and then is wrapped in a hot towel. And we're going to do the same thing to this foot that I did to the other foot. So that's going to be putting the sugar scrub on. The sugar scrub is going to be followed by the foot mask once I get the sugar granules off. And then after that, we're going to do a hot towel wraparound. Okay, so here is the part where I pretty much go and get the mask off with the hot towel. Make sure I get in between the toesies and everything. I'm going to do the same to both feet. And this is also where I put the body butter on, aka my foot butter. And this is just gonna, lock in the moisture from the mask and just, hydrate those feet so they be nice and soft. And I'm going to do that to both feet. Okay, and here we are, all prepped up, ready to polish. This is the base coat that I'm putting on. I believe the polish I'll be using today is the D&D DC. And with that one, you do need a base coat. Typically, I use D&D, the hybrid one that has the all-in-one. So the base coat is built in and you can just straight put the color on. Oh, I know I'm going to get that gel. Am I? I'm pretty sure I do, because I don't like that. There we go. Bam. That's the gold top. So this is the DC one. I do use the other D&D that comes in the white bottles, and with that one you don't need a base coat. It says that the base coat is built in. So sometimes I use a base coat anyway, sometimes I don't. But anyway, let's get into that color. Nice brown for the fall. We're going to do 2 layers of color, and we're going to top coat it also at the end. Obviously, I'm going to do this to both feet. The other foot may also be out the camera view, so you might see a toe pop up here or there. But you'll get the full view of this foot at least. So, yeah, just like that one little lonely toe. But, yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so the next step is to wipe the top coat off. This was a gelish top coat that has a sticky layer, so I wiped that off and we have a finished product. Pretty fall brown color. Gonna put the cuticle oil on and she's gonna be good to go. I didn't get her feet in one picture like together, but here are her nails. If you want to see me do this set, stay tuned for my next video. She picked all neutral colors. I love it. All right, y'all. Bye.